Nate Diaz is not winning this fight. And the reason will shock you. I'm just playing. I'll let you know right now. The reason he's not winning this fight is because he's already won. What's up, everybody? My name is Jesse, and I'm the founder and grandmaster of MMA, Mexican martial arts, as well as a proud owner of the best wallet in the game, the Ridge Wallet. More on that later. Nate Diaz has to be the most content fighter in UFC history. And it's probably because he's got that even when I lose, I win mentality. Very similar to Sean O'Malley.
Even when I lose, I win.
Nate Diaz has a worse record than John Jones, but he's out here making claims like this.
I'm the best fighter to ever fight in the UFC, straight up.
When you believe in yourself this much, nothing could stop you, not even reality. He created his own reality. If you're thinking about betting money on Nate, then you better realize that that fool's gonna be fighting like if he already won. He's gonna be protecting his imaginary title, like if he was Israel Adesanya.
Am I supposed to risk my belt?
Which reminds me, this is now the second time that Nate is fighting for a fake title. And I'm not talking about interim titles. I'm talking about the participation ribbons of titles.
Most valuable belt, for sure. Let's put it on the line.
But even with the belt on the line, he still doesn't care.
I don't care about the belt. Let's just make sure the rounds are the right type of rounds.
This is when you know that it's all about the money.
Because I knew what I was worth, what fighters are worth, and what I should do.
You're either in the fight game because you have that ambition to be the best, or you just want that paycheck. And he's not even trying to hide it, which is fine. People gotta work. Not everyone's trying to be champion or employee of the month. Bills just need to get paid. And I'm just trying to make sure you know this before you go running to DraftKings. Not only does Nate not have any intention whatsoever of winning this fight, because he's already won at life, in his mind, he doesn't even care if you watch it. He's selling the fight about as good as Ariel selling the sponsor's energy drink. He was on his phone so much that Ariel thought about trying to take it away. The only glimmer of hope was Nate rolling up with his weapon of choice. I thought for sure this was gonna be some foreshadowing for another Nate's Gone Wild clip, especially when Jake pulled out the monkey. And you could tell that Nate thought about it for a moment.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
But then he remembered his recent drama with Logan Paul, and he thought it was probably a better idea to just hydrate instead. And then he proceeded to go down that dive template by being so complimentary of Jay.
Yeah, I think he's great. I think he's doing a good job. He's been putting on a show like he said.
Which was lost on Jay, because he didn't know what he was saying anyway. Personally, I think it was both ignorant and insensitive, the way that Jake described it though.
I don't speak Stockton. I just can't understand. I don't speak Stockton.
Nate Diaz is bilingual, but his second language ain't Stockton. It's CTE.
Yeah, but I think that my main goal is for like I said, if you lose, if you like really lose, then you lose.
And I'm not pointing this out just to be messed up. I'm trying to present you with the reality of the situation. People love Nate Diaz for the same reason they love Tony Ferguson, because he could take a beating. And that's the same reason they loved Mankind. You see this dude putting it all on the line every single time, facing the highest forms of adversity. It makes you want to root for him. But this dude ain't even rooting for himself. He's facing up to 8 years in prison for choking out civilians when he should have been training. This ain't the type of fight where he could do his I just got hit in the face, so let me make it look like I was trying to pull guard combo. He's gonna have to keep it standing for 8 rounds, unless Jake knocks him out first. Nate has never fought past 5 rounds. And the 3 times that he did fight 5 rounds, he lost. People are always saying that he gets better as the fight goes on. But in his 3 longest fights, he lost. How many rounds does he need so that he could win? 100? You think I'm playing? But that's what he's campaigning for.
100 rounds.
In his short career, Jake has already fought past 5 rounds 4 times. And he would have done it 3 more times if he would stop knocking fools out. And I know that people like to talk about that Nate Diaz boxing, but you gotta remember that there is no boxing in MMA. You have never seen boxing in an MMA fight. You've seen striking in an MMA fight. And if you've ever seen a boxer go into MMA, then you've seen a boxer go into MMA and start striking. You gotta watch out for takedowns and knees, spinning stuff. The timing is different, the distance, etc. That Nate Diaz boxing has never been boxing. It's MMA striking, average MMA striking, in between constantly trying to pull guard. He's not even in the conversation for one of the best MMA strikers. But you know who is? And who's often at the very top of the list? That dude that Jake Paul beat in a boxing match. Some people refer to him as Anderson Silva. You see, when you're striking with MMA dudes, you're striking with fools that have to split their time and efforts across many disciplines. And Jake is putting all his time and effort into boxing, while Nate's more concerned with the fact that he can't smoke in Texas.
Wait, what happened?
Nate Diaz not being able to smoke is like if Aljamain Sterling Silver wasn't able to manipulate the UFC rule set. It's been said that the Diaz brothers actually fight better under the influence. It's kind of like when Joe Rogan does stand-up, because people usually have to be under the influence to enjoy it. The bottom line is that Nate Diaz has nothing for Jake Paul. He can't pull guard on him. This is the closest that he's ever come to a knockout, with that Chuck Liddell looking kind of boxing. When he does get a good shot, he just starts emoting. And he bleeds more than that one lady that had to touch Jesus's garment. The only logical explanation is that he wants that payday. And it makes sense that he chose to do it on DAZN, because all his fans are gonna DAZN him when he gets knocked out. But the truth is, I respect the hustle. Who cares if he loses? He's still gonna win and accumulate that generational wealth so that he could take care of his family, even from behind bars. I just hope he takes care of that money with the Ridge wallet. And when Jake knocks him onto his gluteus maximus, it's all right, because it's a front pocket wallet and it holds up to 12 cards, which means that he could hold each one of his homies' debit cards, because they like to roll deep. And you already know that there's no way that some of these fools have a bank account. Fortunately for them, the Ridge wallet also holds your cash. The Ridge wallet comes in many different styles and colors, although this is the Stockton favorite. The Ridge wallet is also RFID blocking, in case one of these hoodlums rolls up on you with a little scanner. And it comes with a lifetime warranty, so be prepared to go the distance.
No matter what happens, I'll be here forever. I'll be fighting.
Just go to ridge.com/Voto and put in the promo code VOTO for 10% off. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Late. I think Nate Diaz needs that payday because he knows, hey, if someone runs up on me, I'm gonna let them know what's up, you know. I ain't gonna let that go over. You know where I'm from, homie? 209. I got my homies right here. You think we're gonna forget about this? You think I'm gonna get you in down in front? I'm like the Boom Howard of Stockton, you know, getting up down over there, and me and my homies getting up there, you know what? So I gotta take this fight with this YouTuber that I've been making fun of, saying he's not even a real fighter. That way I can make more money for all the times that people are gonna sue me. And then, like, I'll probably, whenever the Grandmaster of MMA gets a press pass and goes to MMA events, I'm going to try to roll up on him and throw some water bottles at him. And he's going to sue me because he doesn't make any money on YouTube. So he's going to try to get my money. So I got to take more fights so I can pay that fool. Because that's what's up.